Hi, my name is Reed, and for my personal leadership interview, I decided to interview my boss. She is a harbor master, and she is a head ski patrol of the same town. She's a big leader in the community as she's been working for the same town for about 25 years now. And personally, I'm lucky enough to have been able to work for her for about 3 summers now. I've learned a lot from her on the basics to being a leader, a bunch of certificates that can help me in dire needs if they need a leader. Um, just help me be a cornerstone that people can rely on and that people can just be you can be there for somebody. So the questions I asked her were oh, oh, um so for her answer to what does leadership mean to you, she basically said that she thinks leadership is someone that people can rely on, like not just telling people what they can do, but they when you say it, they listen because they know that you can just be that you will be there for that person. Um, she feels like she also said that she feels like being a good leader is somebody who listens to everybody else and gets them on the same page, and does not just focus on herself. Um, the last thing she said about that question was it's also about trust, and she feels that being a leader comes with a lot of trust and responsibility, and it makes it difficult for people to just know what to say and how to be there. The second question I asked her is, what or who has been the greatest influence as has been your greatest influence as a leader? And she basically said her husband, because they've been together for a while and she's been able to just learn a lot from him, and her two sons that she's shown in here, that is pictured in this photo. Um, she she just says that help watching them grow up has shown a lot about what she has to do to accomplish. Like she has just learned a lot on how to be a leader. Basically, she said she's learned more broad skills, and yeah, that with their two sons, she's just been able to figure out how to be a leader a little bit better. The takeaways that I got from the interview were leadership is about people, not authority. Effective leaders focus on supporting, motivating, and developing others rather than just giving orders. Um, that was one of the more important. These all three were probably equally as important, but I think the leadership might be the most important. The authority and just being able to talk to a human as a real person and not as like your boss, and that they have to listen to exactly what you say and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like that one was important because it just showed that you got to be not demanding and just speak to them. The second one that I took, the second of my takeaways was communication is critical. Clear, honest, and consistent communication builds trust and prevents misunderstandings. Um, that was also pretty important to me. Well, I'm gonna say that like 3 times now, but it basically just talks about how it talks about how you have to talk to your people, the people you are with, and that you're trying to be a leader for. You just have to talk to them with your heart and like don't sugarcoat anything, but like don't make it too demanding and just talk to them and make sure you speak and that you just keep in touch to make sure that they can trust you basically. I feel like these two can go together pretty well. And then adaptability matters. Good leaders adjust their style depending on the situation, team, and challenges. That one is I feel like that one for me personally is come in handy the most. And I don't know, I feel like it's just always important to be able to just adjust to what the people around you are doing and how they feel, and like maybe if they're younger, if they're older, depending on age groups and everything. But those are my takeaways. And the question that I'm leaving for the class, if I can get there, is what leadership qualities discussed in the interview do you think are most important and why? Thank you for listening. I hope you guys can take something away from this.